to the Lions Den. Got another episode going with Coach Pitts here. We're going to go over last week's game and how we did. It was a pretty great win. But first, Coach Pitts has a fact of the day.
Yeah, so I thought we'd start with a random fact of the day, and maybe we'll keep this thing going. But did you know that the longest living dog in history was 29 years and 5 months old?
I did not know that. That's long.
This is like a 2 or 3 part one here. So for the first one, it was an Australian cattle dog. It was named Bluey, and that is where the inspiration for the little kids cartoon Bluey, that is an Australian cattle dog. Bluey is named after the oldest living dog in history.
I did not know that. That's awesome. I think I've had the longest dog I've ever had is like 7 years. Something like that. Well, that's awesome. Well, now we'll go over last week's game against Harper. We got some highlights here, so we'll talk through them as we get it played up here on the screen. Had a pretty good game. Lots and lots of offense and defense. This one's going to be a 45-yard touchdown run, and I think we all know who that is.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Christian Villarreal.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Yeah, he had a big night. This is a really big run.
92, yeah, he's starting to make that a habit. Big, long touchdowns.
I think this was a one-play drive that kicked off.
Yes, I think it was. Going to break a few tackles and then separate, as he usually does.
When he turns on the speed, he turns it on.
I told his mom I'm almost over the wow factors. He just, like, he does it all the time. It's hard to even be impressed anymore. It's that impressive. Here goes Graciano.
Yeah, this is my boy Graciano. He's real fast. So.
That's all coaching there, right?
No, yeah, it's all coaching. Yeah, once he gets the ball, this is another one of Graciano.
Graciano
right
part 2, game MVP from last week. Had 5 PBUs on defense too.
We might see a little gritty here.
Oh yeah. Almost got a flag.
Almost got us a flag. It was hilarious. I could quit laughing after we did.
Nobody dances in his end zone, they told us. So whatever.
Pretty had a pretty good night also.
Yes, he did.
Harper.
66-yard touchdown run. I'm going to assume that's Christian again. And here he comes.
Oh, This is where he zigzagged about 8 times.
Yep.
Following the offensive line.
Normally he likes to find somebody else to hit before he breaks it loose.
He's good about that. And this is Christian again.
That's pretty.
No, that's pretty.
That's pretty with the run, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good run by Pretty. I think he went untouched.
Pretty makes some pretty good fakes. Sometimes
Yes,
I don't know that he still has the ball. That's CB again.
Yeah, that's Christian. He's real good about finding open space, and if there's not, making it.
Yeah, he's incredible. It's really fun to watch.
Top 3 defensive guys. No offense guys.
Yeah, there you go. That's the ones I would have picked too, Huddle. 450. I'm pretty sure that's the most in the state for anybody on the year too. Player of the game. Yeah, he's pretty good. 1,424 yards of rushing already after 4 games.
Yeah, all right.
14 yards short of his season record or season stats from last year.
14 yards offense, and they wouldn't have had that much on offense, but start rotating guys in,
well,
and everybody getting playing.
When you guys keep getting one-play drives, that keeps the defense on the field. So
a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good because we got to see a lot of passing
a
couple weeks in a row, and Miles likes to throw it a little bit more than he likes to pass it, so that leads us right into this week.
Yep, so this week we're playing Miles in Miles. Junior high and JV will be here tonight. And then varsity will go to Miles. What time is that game? 7?
7.
7.
Yes.
At 7 o'clock over there. So if you are going to the game, get there early because the stands are kind of small. You need that because I'm sure there's going to be everybody in the stands.
So small that we won't put coaches in the box this week.
There's not going to be any. We won't be up there. Me and Coach V won't be at the top. We'll actually be on the sidelines. But Miles, they like to pass the ball around a lot. They try to do the quick passes and stuff like that. But I got a feeling we're probably going to shut a lot of that down. Our defense puts a lot of pressure on people. So you got to be quick.
They like the RPO,
Yeah.
and we run a lot of man. RPO kind of takes a lot of that away. Now, if they want to run the middle of the field RPO where they try to read the mic, it's a little different, but we got the free safety there. JP's pretty good at reading that stuff anyway. They came in last year over here, number 4 in the state in 2AD2. They've fallen on a little bit more hard luck this year, but they've still got that quarterback. He's pretty good. He runs it some.
Mhm.
A lot of times he doesn't, but when he does, he's not bad, and he likes to get outside the pocket and throw, and he doesn't have to set his feet. He'll throw it on the run, and he'll throw it back across his body on the run. He's got different arm slots he can throw. He's pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like he won't have a lot of area to get loose in, though.
I hope not, because our edges are pretty good too.
Yeah, and their defense, they like to run a lot of man on
Mhm.
the secondary and stuff. But, I mean, when you have an offensive line and a running back like that,
Yeah, and we got new gloves in,
yeah, we got new gloves.
so now we have no excuse to drop any passes.
Yes, no excuse to drop any passes. So, Andreas,
Yeah.
we gave him heck about that all week long. But yeah, so it's going to be a great game. And Miles, if we win this, we'll be 5-0. It's been a while since Ozona's been 5-0.
Mhm.
I think at one time, I can't remember what year it was, but they went 11-1.
2002, I think, is what they
Yes, so
told me.
I knew it was early 2000s.
That was the last time we were 5-0. That was the last time undefeated in the regular season.
Mhm.
So we're trying to match that and then pass that. And I'm
Yes.
sure the folks that were part of that would love to see us do just that too.
Yes, I feel like we are going to do that. We're going to go 10-0 through the regular season, win district. It's just crazy how many kids we got just filling in. I mean, you just
Plug and play.
Yep. I mean, you pull one kid out, you put another kid in, and even our JV in
Mhm.
practice, you know,
Mhm.
you watch them; they've gotten so much tougher and meaner.
JV's fun to watch.
Yes, it's really nice when you see them. Every once in a while, they'll get a play out or something like that, and
Mhm.
we're all happy about that. But
Yeah.
just to see those kids get tougher, they don't back down. And sometimes we feel like some of our JV could beat some of the varsity teams we play.
I believe so. JV's given up one touchdown all year. That was against Brady. They won
Mhm.
48-0, 42-0, 36-6, and 36-0.
Yeah.
So they're giving up 1.5 on average per game.
One thing I was really so impressed with on our JV game against Harper is our offensive linemen hitting. Like when they would pull, when they would block,
Mhm.
it wasn't
Mhm.
just to block you out of the way.
Yeah.
There was cleats going up in the air. I mean, they were just.
McKell just got back from his little knee thing
Yep.
and was hitting people. I think it was Jace that was blowing
Yeah,
people up.
Jason's- Oh yeah, it was
I mean,
awesome to see
TJ,
that.
Jaren, they just love to hit you. And then on the bus ride back, they had the music going, and I looked back, and we're about to pull in, and Jaren's dancing and singing, and he's pretty funny.
Yes, and it was a great game. Everybody won. 7th grade, 8th
Mhm.
grade, JV,
Mhm.
varsity. So we
Mhm.
went 4-0 there in Harper. In Miles, our junior high game will be combined, so it'll be 7th and 8th grade. It was like that last year.
Mhm.
And then JV will follow right after that tonight. And but I'm real impressed with everybody all around. And it took the 7th graders a little getting used to it because
Mhm.
they never played football.
And they practice against the giant 8th graders.
Yes, and they're getting hit by 8th grade. But now I feel like they have.
They're starting to
came
figure it
around.
out.
They're
They're
starting
starting
to
to
figure
figure.
it
We
out.
had one kid that made a tackle the whole first half in the first game.
Uh,
We upped that to about 5 or 6 by the end of
Mhm.
that game, and then last week they decided, you know what, this is
it's not too
pretty
bad.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start hitting some people and blocking and throwing and catching, and
Yeah.
it was a lot better. They had a lot more fun.
Yes, I got to laughing because TJ Komachek in 7th grade they kept saying Komchak.
Yeah. Oh, they could not get that name right. It was Comcac the first
Yes,
time.
and he made
Yeah.
a couple of tackles, and he was in there getting in the plays, and I just laughed, and he kept looking at me. I was like, "It's all right, don't worry. They don't know how to say your last name." But yeah, in our 8th grade, I mean, those kids are heck of athletes. They listen very well, and they go through the process, and they're going to be really good athletes.
I just came from the pep rally. They were talking about a winning streak. I guess they haven't ever lost. Did they
8th grade,
never
yes,
lost
the
a
8th
game
grade
last
never
year?
lost a game last
And this
year.
game was 60-0 last year in the
Yes.
combined game.
This game last year was it was bad. But I feel like it's gonna be those 8th graders are super talented.
Mhm.
You got
Mhm.
Ethan at quarterback, Jason out there, and Gustavo at running back, and our offensive linemen. They've gotten bigger and
They're
stronger.
gigantic.
Yeah.
Xander ejected Bennett in practice the other day, and I was just back there laughing. It
It's so funny.
sent him flying.
I remember when my son was in junior high, we'd laugh so hard because we had a combined game, and when Coach Feaster was coaching secondary, he put him in with the 8th grade, and he ended up getting an interception, but he was running down sidelines, completely forgot about the quarterback, and he got waylaid. We thought it was so funny. His feet went up in the air and everything. I laughed so hard. But yeah, against Miles. So we if we win against Miles, we'll go 5-0. They should move us up in the state rankings, hopefully a little further. And then the following week will be a bye week, and then we're going to start district, and that's when everything really starts counting, stuff like that. But I feel like, you know, our team has come together at the right time. I've seen a lot of growing, just smarts-wise, you know, like them figuring things out on their own. There's times where we're impressed when we see kids do stuff, because there's sometimes when Coach Garza calls something on the offense, I'm just sitting there, you know, making sure they run the right thing. And they'll do stuff and it'll surprise you. And you're like, man, it seems like these kids have been playing together forever. And it works out real well. And I'm super proud of our kids. I mean, I feel like even the sophomore stepping up, you can't tell the difference between a sophomore and senior, especially also in size. Yeah. You know, they've all filled out real well and they play hard. That's one thing we got this year is I feel like our kids play till the whistle every single play. And sometimes we get in trouble for that, but that's what we're supposed to do.
You get in trouble for a physical play or a hustle play, I'm good with that.
The last game against Harper, they kind of got mad at us because we're being a little physical, but it's football. That's what we're supposed to do. And it makes me laugh because you could tell some of the officials were like, golly, and we were just
the kids are locked in. And I haven't looked at the cards from the weight room this week, but I know that a lot of kids have told me that they had a lot of plus sets this week, so their maxes are just going to keep going up. And I'm just looking now when we're going to go to phase 3 and hit 90-95%, because I want to stay on phase 2 for a little while, but they're killing it. They're thriving in this one. So
I've been watching Christian, Rowdy, Jaron, Darius, the weight they lift. That's amazing. I was watching them deadlift, and I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, it's insane. And then I've talked about Christian several times, like how he's in the weight room coaching kids on their form, and yesterday somebody was struggling with a bar, and whoever was a spotter wasn't quite paying attention, so I jump in to try to pick it up, and he flies in out of nowhere and just racks it up real quick. Yeah. Coach Garza's like, it's like he's Superman, like he just went and took the Clark Kent stuff off and flew in and saved the day. Like, the kid's incredible.
That's one good thing about these kids. They're all good teammates. You know, you see them. Nobody's bickering at nobody. Nobody's telling them. They're all uplifting each other. They hold each other accountable in the weight room all the time. You always hear them doing that, pushing each other. That's one big thing that I like. And in the game, it's the same thing. You hear JP talking to everybody, letting them know what's going on. They're very vocal this year about what's going on and stuff. They let each other know. And that's one big thing I feel like in the past we couldn't get over is, you know, just figuring that kind of stuff out. And I think this year we had figured that out on offense and defense. And it seems to be working real well for us. I like how everything's going on. I like the kids, the momentum they got. So I think once we carry this momentum into district, we're probably going to dominate a lot of district teams.
That's the plan. That's the goal. So we'll see. We changed up our huddle this year too. So we'll have everybody except for one team has put all their film in because we've got a pool now. So we don't have to wait until the week before or the week after the bye week to start getting big late film. We've already got it now, so we can have our game plan ready to go and work on them some in bye week and work on some other stuff that we haven't yet shown. Then get that stuff perfected too, and maybe even, you know, take a cautious peek down the road at who we may get in round 1 or 2 and throw a couple of their things in.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
just
that's
being prepared.
Be a good, as the district goes on, we'll slowly start to see how it's going to pan out and stuff like that. And I feel like, you know, we always had the rivalry with Sonora. That's going to be a good game over there in Sonora.
I'm excited to see that one. I know they've got a little tradition, and they love their football too, but we've got a little something for them. So.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be ready for the physicality that we're going to bring. A lot of people are not. They think it's just going to be a football game, and we're going to push you around, and then we start hitting you, and then they start waking up. And
exactly.
Noticing that, oh my God, these people are physical. I mean, if you watch the line push everybody around, you watch on defense when they hit you, it's not just a tackle you. No. It's a hit.
Yeah.
And then you watch Christian run the ball, and he's going to lower his shoulder if you get in his way. It's funny how people just fall off of him. It amazes me every game when people try to hit him in the legs, and he gets so low they just like try to hang on, and he breaks free.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to tackle him when I was in high school. I was 155 pounds. I wouldn't want to tackle that. 210, 215 pounds? No, thank you.
I would go to the legs.
Yeah, I'd be pushing him out of bounds.
Hopefully he's getting out of bounds. It's funny because you'll see Christian, he'll get on the sidelines, and they're just trying to push him out of bounds, and he's not budging. He's just going
No, he gives it right back to him, too.
And it makes me laugh because a lot of people don't think JP's as quick as he is.
Mhm.
JP's really quick. He surprises me a
He's
lot.
quick and he's smart.
Yeah, like you'll see him playing, and when it's time to go, it's time to go, and he
Yeah,
gets there
it's
quick. And
you always want to have that coach on the field,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the film before I took the job, and I saw him, and then we were watching it together, and I asked you guys, like, is he kind of like, is he real football smart? He kind of seems like a coach on the field. Like, yeah, he gets it. Like, he
Yeah.
just knows where everybody is supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
and that's always good to have.
Yeah, it's great, and I hear him telling each other, hey, we're this and this, this and this, and kind of letting everybody know. What's
He'll come
going
tell
on.
us, hey, I'm seeing this, I'm going to try this. Like, sounds good, give it a shot, and then tackle for loss.
Yep, it's crazy how quick he gets back there. Because there's times when we're up in the box watching it, and you're watching how it's going to play out, and we're like, man, he gets there before you
Yeah.
realize what's going on, and
Yeah.
we're like, oh, that's great. Another guy that's stepped up a lot is Caleb Ramon. I feel like
Oh,
he
yeah.
stepped up on offense. and
Leading the
defense.
team in tackles. That's
Oh yeah,
This defense, you should have the Mike, the free, the edges, and maybe one of those positions that Leo and Andres play. They should be the top 4 or 5 tacklers. And typically it's the Mike, but Caleb's like, I'm not going to let you take that. I'm
Yeah.
going to come down and I'm going to make a bunch of it. And he's leading the team. JP's right there with him. The edges are right there. Leo's there too. Leo's got 3 interceptions.
yeah.
So,
Leo's stepped up a lot. I'm real impressed with him on offense and defense.
Mhm.
He's done great. But a lot of the kids have bought in to the process. They understand a lot more. They're always in the game, always paying attention. Everybody's always paying attention to what's going on. So some of these kids, we can plug them out and put them in different position, and everything's great. They just feel right in. And
one of my favorite things is kickoff's always hard to teach, no matter where you are, because it's spacing, it's full speed, it's breakdown, it's tackle. Our kids want to be on kickoff here.
Yeah.
And if a kid's just played 15 snaps in a row and a little tired, even if they won't tell me, I'm like, oh, you're out. Let's go. And they're jumping out there to get, and they'll go make a big hit. Like
yeah.
That's how you know you got to sign up a pretty good team, when they want to be on the kickoff team.
Yes, and they get down there. Coach V's got that kickoff and kickoff return going, and they get down there in a hurry. And when they hit. That's one
Mhm.
big thing. We're really physical football team. I like that a lot. That we're physical. We found a direction to point it, and
Mhm.
we're
Mhm.
going all in right there. I'm pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a good game Friday. Well, we play in Miles Friday, so y'all all get out there, support the Lions. Remember, get there early. The stands are a little small. But I'd like to thank our sponsors, Ozona National Bank. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. They do everything for the broadcast and the Lions Den and everything. So, but everybody come out Friday, support the Lions, and help us get another win and go 5-0.